Hello, hello everybody, welcome back. We are gonna do some mining today. I ran out of materials because I built a bunch of those small bombs to test out uh, bomb, the new heavy bomber fighters, and just ended up running out of minerals. So, we need to go mining so I can build my blueprint compilers and make some ISK. I'm already here out in Foreign.
Undocking.
I debated whether or not I was going to manually pilot the Covenant 2s. I don't think I'm going to AI them. I think AI is still kind of buggy for mining ships.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
Hey, Jenner, how you doing today? Good to see ya. Alright, so there's been a couple of changes to mining ships as of late. And one of those changes is the range of mining drones got a little bit better, mostly because there was an update to the mining foreman burst. The mining foreman now applies to your mining drones, and then also applies to normal miners and strip miners. So having that extra range is going to be really nice. Oh, I forgot. They need to fix that. I feel like these should have had a little bit longer range. 25 doesn't seem like the range that I normally have for these, so I don't really know what's going on with that. Normally they'd be at like 32. And I think I know why. I think I just realized why. Oh, why do I have so much skill points? Alright, let's go ahead and put some skills into our industry, particularly strip mining. That should fix the problem. Cool. That should fix our problem. That did fix our problem. Now we're at 42 kilometers. Very nice. So I don't really know what I'm gonna be doing with these particular characters. It's kind of a hard choice. I should probably finish off planetology here. Yay, mining time! And honestly, that would be a really good idea. Get an extra 2 arrays plus a lot more cargo hold. What else should I be doing with these characters? I think I need to set them up for... I need to set them up for... if I get them, like, more capitals. I really think it would be a good idea. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this at 4. That takes quite a bit. Put this at 5. Can't really go to 5 there. That's no problem. How about fighters? Where are we at for fighters?
The asteroid belt has been mined out.
Maybe it would be a really good idea to grab these characters into lightweight ships as well. Yeah, having 1,000 cargo per planet would be really nice for my ults.
Warp.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
How you doing today, Raptor? It might be a really good idea to skill these characters into... Oh, hi! How you doing, Jenner? Good to see you. Hanging out with your Wayne? Very nice. Yeah, it's not even a prototype. That's the full-on Wong Yu. Very nice. Hey, nice. Congrats. Yeah, it does take a little bit of setting up. I personally use OBS, and then And then I use Streamlabs for a few, like, little odds and ends. Hey, Donut, how you doing today? Good to see you. Wow. Well, you got lucky there. I find it interesting that you're calling it wheat. Because I have not tried the new way that decomposers work. The- Hey, you can join in. We're gonna be blitzing these asteroid belts for a while today. Off he goes. I don't know where he went, but he's gone. I don't know what sun he went to, but that is exactly Sun Chaser. Pretty cool looking. I love it. The Sun Chaser engine and the Youngzhong engine are so nice. That is one of the many perks of a battleship like that.
The asteroid belt has been mined out.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Yeah, I feel that. I still need to buy the Beaver module again. I'm pretty sad about not having one. But right now I'm kind of in the market for one more capital ship before I need to buy, to start building two of them. Yeah, they are very expensive. I mean, the last time I looked at it, they were at 22 billion. Um, but I think I'd rather just not spend my money on that right now. Yeah, so the benefit of having the gold skin is I can actually activate AI mining for them when I need to. They are using one of the Clear Sky, I believe it is, neon gas. So I'm using it for the ore hold capacity here, and the strip miner amount. But I can also use them to do the AI mining. Yes. It's a little bit buggy. It does not like high-sec AI mining. It is built for nullsec. The problem with high-sec AI mining is sometimes the governors will get stuck in an empty belt and they won't know what to do. So you still have to go and fix it. But they'll go and dock and empty out their cargo hold and then come back. It's pretty cool. I do like it. Yeah, it only works with the neon gas, the clear sky, and I think it was one other. I think there was one other that worked. Yeah. The thing, I guess the reason why you would run the AI mining on governors in nullsec is because they do constantly go back and forth between the belt and your home base and drop off ore when they get full. It works splendidly in nullsec, so long as you know you're gonna be safe. Pretty far away, huh? How is there something 40 kilometers away that I can't mine? Oh, I see why. I see what's going on. They're all trying to orbit at 18. Yeah. So, in nullsec, under ideal circumstances, the Governor 2 will actually outmine an Orca with all the buffs. But the only thing that really stops it is having to go back and drop off.
The asteroid belt has been mined out.
There was a lot of there was a lot of math back when they introduced the Orca on the mining boosts and all that versus the Governor 2. And that was kind of the general idea was to use as many Governor 2s as possible with one Orca. Now that we have the buff to the mining foreman burst, I don't think it's nearly the case. I think they're now pretty even in mining speed and capability. It's just that the Governor 2 is much cheaper. I mean, you're talking about a ship that costs maybe 500 million versus a ship that's costing 1.2 billion without the red mod. Let's see what the Governor 2 is currently at. Okay, 698, a little bit higher, but not that much. But 698, that's pretty reasonable for a Governor 2. The Orca's sitting at 1.8 right now. Dang. That is really high compared to when I bought my Orca. Of course, the first Orca I bought was quite a bit more expensive than that. And I do mean a lot more expensive. The first Orca I bought was the second one to sell in Gina, so I actually ended up buying it for 10 billion ISK on release day. When I finally got it. Not on release day, I should clarify that. It's when people finally started selling them in Gina. I was the second person to buy it. Completely worthwhile, by the way. I do not regret spending 10 billion ISK on an Orca.
The cargo hold is full.
Oh. Time to jet can.
The cargo hold is full. The cargo hold is full.
Go ahead and move these. Got 46,000. Hey Caesar, how you doing today? Good to see you. I think I missed you earlier on. God, it would be nice to have that beaver module though. I could really stay out here for like 4 hours mining.
Warp drive active.
What I really should consider doing is having a fourth character for like a freight,
The asteroid belt has been
a
mined
freighter,
docking
and
request
just
accepted.
moving this stuff to a freighter.
Undocking.
Oh, you're all good. Okay, seems like they finished that belt. Right? They did.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Yep. Yep, that's definitely a good idea to do it that way. It's also not bad for the freighter to jump into wherever it needs to go and the miners move on. Especially in high sec where there's no risk. The freighter can just meet up with everything, but it does take a long time to move that load. It is a lot faster to just create a contract to another character and have it transferred that way. Or if you have like a court hanger, that also works very well. I don't think a freighter is an eyesore. The mess of jet cans is a little bit annoying, but it's fine. I think if the jet cans had a much larger volume, that would fix a lot of problems. Or if they just reintroduce the fleet hangars in the Orca and the Rorqual, that would fix everything as well. and freighters. The Orca and the Rorqual should both have fleet hangars where fleet members can drop stuff into them. I don't understand why they have not implemented it yet. Because they haven't. It is available on EVE Online, so they just haven't worked on it here. That's all I understand about it.
The asteroid belt has been mined out.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Get us some laser noises to put you back to sleep. I just don't know if it's worth my time to go lightweight ships on these characters. Yeah. No, these these two characters that you're seeing me do the skills on, they originally flew Phoenix bodyguards. So I've got those skills back up and running. But I was thinking I could use them for DR3 eventually. And just carry a couple of, like, one other person with me. I could bring the Aeon to two Cyans, maybe. I doubt I'll get Cyans on these. I'd much rather have a couple of regular carriers. Preferably a Chimera on each one of these.
The asteroid belt has been mined out. Fleet warp.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Yeah, most of my characters are both, industry and combat. It's just how things worked out for me. What else did I skill into on this character? I am lost. What the heck did I skill into that was worth like 1.4? I got planetology. I got mining. I got my missiles, I got my fighters.
The asteroid belt has been mined out.
I don't even know.
Fleet warp.
Okay, let's just check the log here. So obviously I changed into something.
Warp drive active. Warp drive
So we got
active.
expert planetology, advanced
Warp drive active.
strip mining, capital missile torpedo. Yeah. Oh, it's the fighter combat and stuff like that. Okay, that's what I scaled into. That's what I scaled into.
The cargo hold is full.
Oh,
The cargo hold
gotta take
is
care
full.
of that.
The cargo hold is full.
That's pretty much what I went into. Now there's one more thing that I was working on. I don't really care. Got it anyway. Now I gotta go through and do all that. Oh my. So now we are pretty well skilled for something like flying a Phoenix on these characters on my alts, or flying one of the carriers. And that should be useful to me. maybe the next time an event comes around, like Interstellar Bazaar, I'll think about looking for some ships for these two alts. It would be pretty nice to fly something like maybe a Chimera Navy issue on both of them. Then I can have the Aeon, 2 Chimera Navy issues, and a Chimera. And then that can be my personal Dormant Realm fleet. And then Dormant Realm Mondays can be open to an additional 3 people for 6 runs. It'd be very useful.
Autopilot engaged. Warp drive active. Docking request accepted.
The asteroid belt has been mined out.
Undocking.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
There we go. One of my ships just got bumped a little bit. That's funny. So what have you guys been working on? What's your goal right now? Oh, it's just Jitter here. That's all I got. So usually when I'm mining, I'm taking a lot of time to look at the market, familiarize myself with the current pricing of everything, just kind of see if there's any weird things that are available. Something like this Nidhogger is way too expensive. I've gotten multiple capital ships with rigs, like the Nidhogger and the Chimera, 4 to 5 billion less than this. Revelation for
The
28
asteroid
is
belt
not
has
a
been
bad
mined
price.
out.
I have seen a little bit better. A Bane for 64, now that's a pretty good price.
Fleet warp.
A Hubris for 111, nope, not worth it.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Rorqual's gone down in price quite a bit, actually. Now we're down to about 56 billion, whereas it was 70 a few months ago. And by a few months ago, I mean like a little over 8 months ago. It was around 70 billion. Wow, Venture Covert Ops is still going for about 1.9 billion. That is a lot. You know, that is really tempting. For 18 billion, getting a Charon, you could have somewhere upwards of like 1.1 million cubic meters. It could be very valuable to me in the future. I just need to keep looking at those. Maybe one day I'll make the final choice.
The asteroid belt has been mined out. Fleet warp.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Alright, let's keep mining. Since I updated my skills, I do need to go into my planetary. Update that to 18. Probably it should extend that. This one's maxed, so I don't need to care. Mining in high sec is always so chill. Hey, Corpy, how you doing today? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. How's it been? It's a Corpy raid. Yeah, we're just hanging out in high sec and mining. I've got to rebuild my mineral stocks. Ooh, Dead Zone. Good game. Alright, we made it to the reset. That's good. Man, I do love having a auto salvager on my Orca to grab these whatever they're called. The ancient remains.
The asteroid belt has been mined out. Fleet warp.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Man, we have been tearing through these asteroid belts and things. We've already got 3. We're on our 3rd full cargo hold here. Of course, this would be like maybe 30 or 50% of the actual cargo hold with compression, but it's fine. Yeah, go have fun, go eat, take Jitter with you. It is a laser party out here. I really should go and get these two characters set back up with an AI system. I think it would be nice to make the extra 300 million per character per day. Although running AI on 2 different characters, or 4 characters, is kinda crazy. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and take ourselves back to Foreign again.
Autopilot engaged. Warp drive active. Docking request accepted.
How much is that gonna take for compression? That's not bad for fuel.
The asteroid belt has been mined out.
Actually, let's go ahead and dock these two as well.
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot engaged.
New Concord Pass is up. So before we launch everything, make sure you
Warp
set
drive
your
active. Warp drive active.
skills here.
Docking request accepted. Docking request accepted.
Planetary, 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 60 minutes, 15 minutes, and we're looking for 30 minutes. For now. It really should probably be like bounty ticks instead of time right now for this character. But it's fine.
Autopilot engaged.
Okay, we're gonna wait for that to happen. We got about 20 minutes. Late claim notice. Okay. Event rewards. Hey! New Eden shine brilliantly in this season of harvest. Ooh. Did I miss a, about, are we actually gonna have a thing? I think I want to wait for these to finish off before I do my launch there, but we're still gonna set up our Concord pass. And in the meantime, let's go check to see if there was a, patch notes. Nope, the last one we had was on the 24th. Interesting. I don't know. Feels like kind of a waste to let it sit there. Okay, so if I was to reprocess all of this, I would get 8,557,000 trit, 1,763,000 pyrite, 696,000 Mexilon, and 105,000 isogen. In total, that's not a whole lot of value, but I do need it for all of my stuff. Go ahead back to Gina here.
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot engaged. Autopilot engaged. Undocking. Undocking.
Yeah, probably shouldn't do that with this ship. I'm kinda gonna need it to haul this material. Okay.
Docking request accepted.
Alright, so
Warp
thank you all
drive
so much
active.
for joining me today on my mining.
Warp
It's not
drive
usually
active.
exciting, it's pretty calm. Gives you an idea of what multi-box mining is like and how fast you can build up materials doing this. I do wonder what you can do with a fleet of like 4 mining alts. I think that could be really cool. If you were starting at like Tech 1 and ending at Tech 7 or Omega, whatever. It's definitely something
Warp drive
we
active.
could consider in the future.
Warp drive active.
Anyways, thank you all so much for your support. I cannot thank you enough, so thank you. Yeah, I really mean it. It means a lot. Thank you. Take care and be safe. I will see you tomorrow.